Take that, Garfield. My memorial's taller than your memorial. If you remember when I was in Cleveland at the cemetery, and for another Ohio president slain in office, I noticed at the Garfield cemetery, first of all, how religious it is and how imposing the structure of Garfield's monument or memorial is. That's more of a brick house kind of shape to it, you know, with the imposing front. Here with McKinley in Canton, you get the same sort of godlike, holier, greater than thou persona here of the man. Much like Garfield, there's 100 and some steps you have to climb to get to his resting place. So he may have been easy to get to for his assassin, but in death, a little bit more difficult to get to. And you're going to definitely look him up while you do it. Besides that idea, you also get here the idea of the obelisk. I think I mentioned the multitude of obelisk in the cemetery there where Garfield is buried. You have, Rockefeller obelisk. You have obelisk for all these men and fathers of famous families and stuff. And they are nothing more than big phallics, to the men who are buried beneath them. Okay? Here you get the same sort of idea. This sort of, big phallic for big father of the country, who was martyred in office. Not as, let's say he's not as big as Rockefeller's, but still you get that idea here. Maybe, well, thinking about it, maybe you kind of get a mix of the phallus and the house. Okay, think about it now. Looking at that monument now, I have yet to be in it, so but yeah, maybe this is kind of a mix between the obelisk and the final resting place, the final home, for the deceased here. All right, I'm going to walk those steps. I'm not going to give you the pain of listening to me or watching me as I try to film it, which I'm not going to do. But I'll catch up at, well, let's go halfway. All right. All right. We're a third of the way up there. And again, you got the memorial, and now you have the monument to McKinley himself. Okay, let's see what kind of a view we got here from here. All right, there is the Stark County Historical Society and Museum there. And here you have a park. You have park area here, and then you have park area beyond. See those headlights in the distance there? Beyond here, you have also very nice park with a creek running through it. Okay. All right. And now, let's go for the summit. All right, finally, we are at the doorstep. of the McKinley home, where McKinley, his wife Ida, and their 2 daughters have found their final resting place. Whew. The summit is always the worst, like we found in Stone Mountain, Georgia, but the payoff at the summit at the top can be well worth the effort. Overlooking Canton. All right. Shall we knock on the door? See if anybody's home. Do a welfare check. How about that? Ha 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 ha.